Good morning, and welcome to the webinar, Your CalPERS Account. Before we get started, I want to mention that this webinar, like all of our previous webinars, will be available as a video on our YouTube channel. You can access our YouTube channel through our website or directly on the YouTube website at www.youtube.com/CalPERS. Today, we're going to discuss registering for a CalPERS account and the different features of CalPERS for active and inactive members, retirees, beneficiaries, and survivors, as well as features useful to all members.
I'm going to begin by showing you how to register for your CalPERS account if you've never done so before. Those eligible to register for a CalPERS account include active and inactive members, retired members, beneficiaries and survivors, and those who have funds on file or are receiving a monthly benefit due to a community property case. To access CalPERS, select the CalPERS login button on the upper right-hand corner of our website. You can also find the CalPERS page directly at my.calpers.ca.gov. The CalPERS pre-login is separated by participant and business partner. We'll only be discussing registration for and the features of CalPERS as a participant. Participant refers to the groups we introduced earlier. If you've never registered before, select the Register Now link. When registering for a CalPERS account, you must read and accept the security agreement. Next, you'll need to identify yourself. Enter your first and last name and your date of birth as it appears in our system. If your name is misspelled, or if we have your legal name in our system, you must enter that name. You're also required to enter either your full Social Security number or your 10-digit CalPERS ID. You can find your CalPERS ID on most correspondence from us, or if you call us, we can provide it to you. To verify your identity, we'll ask between 1 and 4 verifying questions. If you fail to answer the questions correctly, your account will be locked and you'll need to call us. Next, create your username and password. Your username must begin with a letter and can be between 6 and 35 characters. It can't include any spaces and is not case sensitive. Your password must be at least 8 characters and must include at least 1 uppercase letter, at least 1 lowercase letter, and at least 1 number. You'll also be required to enter an email address that's used to recover your password if you forget it. You can enter a mobile number as well, but this isn't required. Choose a security image and come up with a security message. The security message and image should be something you'll recognize. You won't be required to enter your image or message, but when entering your username and before you enter your password, you'll see your image and message. When logging in, if you've entered your correct username but don't see the image and message you created, don't enter your password and call us. Lastly, you'll need to choose security questions and enter the answers. These questions are used if you forget your password. The answers are not case sensitive, but must have at least 3 characters. When you've successfully registered, you'll receive a registration complete message and can now log into your CalPERS account.
Now that you know how to register, let's take a look at some of the different features that you may have access to in your CalPERS account. The features available are different depending on what category you're in and the benefits you're entitled to. We're first going to take a look at the possible features if you're an active or inactive member, and then we'll move on to what retirees, survivors, and beneficiaries may see. Lastly, we'll discuss a few things that all members can view. The home page for active and inactive members will probably look something like this. This page shows your total contribution balance, your service credit, and if you're not eligible to retire, the page will show you how many more years until your earliest estimated retirement date. The bottom half of the page contains a lot of helpful links for things that you can do in CalPERS, including scheduling an appointment, enrolling in a class, and requesting a member account balance letter, or a verification of deposit letter. The Retirement tab provides a summary of your account and is where you'll find the Retirement Estimate Calculator. You can run as many estimates as you like and save them. Not all estimate scenarios are available in CalPERS. For example, if you're thinking about applying for a disability or industrial disability retirement, or if you have a community property case with us, you'll have to complete the estimate request form, which is available on the Forms and Publications page of our website. Let's take a quick look at how to run an estimate in CalPERS. To begin, select the Start a New Estimate button. Choose how we should calculate your retirement by selecting your earliest estimated retirement date, a specific age for retirement, or a specific date. The final compensation field will pre-populate and is based on the information that we have at the time. But if you're changing jobs or maybe getting a raise, you can enter a different amount. Choose your current work status, either full-time, part-time, or not employed by a CalPERS covered employer. If your employer contracts for this option, you'll get the opportunity to add any unused sick leave hours that you're able to transfer to CalPERS to be added to your service credit. If your employer doesn't contract for this option, you won't see this screen. If your employer contracts for survivor continuance, let us know if you want to include a survivor in your estimate. A survivor is set by law, so only certain people are eligible for this benefit. If your employer doesn't contract for this option, you won't see this screen. Beneficiaries can be anyone of your choosing. Let us know if you'd like to include any. If you've opted to include a beneficiary, you'll need to provide us with that person's date of birth. In addition to the standard retirement options, you also have the opportunity to estimate your retirement allowance based on providing a beneficiary with a specific percentage of your allowance or a specific dollar amount. Once you are ready to see your results, select Calculate Estimate. You'll be provided with the amounts for you, your beneficiary and/or survivor if you have any, and the amount of your retirement benefit if your beneficiary predeceases you. Just a side note, if you'd like additional information about the retirement options or beneficiaries and survivors, you can select the option type link for each option that will provide you with a description of each option. You can also review our publication, the Service Retirement Election Application, or take the Planning Your Retirement class, which is available online or in person at one of our regional offices and in locations throughout the state. We'll show you where to find the available classes in just a bit. If you'd like, you can save your estimate or recalculate it using different factors. The saved estimate will appear on the Saved Scenario section of the Retirement Estimate Calculator page.
You've learned how to run an estimate, so what other things are available under the Retirement tab? If you're eligible, you can apply for retirement online. Apply no more than 120 days from your retirement date. You're only able to apply for a service retirement online. So if you're applying for a disability or industrial disability retirement, you must do so using the paper disability application. You also won't be able to apply if you have any holds on your account, like community property, support orders, or tax levy holds. The Beneficiaries page allows you to view and change beneficiaries for any pre-retirement lump sum benefits. You can add new beneficiaries or change the percentage of what they would receive. If you're an inactive member and wish to refund your contributions, you can do so online. Keep in mind, if you refund or roll over your contributions, you are terminating your CalPERS membership. This means you are forfeiting your right to receive a service or disability retirement benefit from us. If you're eligible for retirement but want to refund or roll over your funds, we strongly encourage you to run a retirement estimate first. Let's move on to the Health tab. If you have health benefits through CalPERS, you'll see this tab. The Health Summary page shows your current health plan, gross premium, and who's enrolled on your plan. You might consider using the Find a Medical Plan search tool when deciding what health plan is best for you. You're able to customize your search based on the health plan features important to you and your family. Compare plans side by side for services and benefits such as prescriptions, physician, lab, and emergency services. Compare premiums, deductibles, and co-payments as well. You can even save your searches. Open enrollment is when you're allowed to make changes to your health plan without a qualifying event. Open enrollment occurs every fall, and changes go into effect the following January 1. During open enrollment, the Open Enrollment tab is updated with the Open Enrollment newsletter, the following year's health benefit summary, the health program guide, and the following year's health plans and premiums. While you can find a lot of information on CalPERS regarding your health benefits and open enrollment, you must make any health plan changes with your employer. If you have service credit and contributions on file, you will find your annual member statement under the Statements tab. You can view your past statements going back to 2004. They're usually issued in November, so keep a lookout in your account for the new one. If you terminate your CalPERS membership with a refund or rollover, or if you retire, you are no longer able to view your annual member statements in CalPERS. If you're the subscriber enrolled in health benefits through us, you'll also be able to see your health plan statements. It's available shortly before open enrollment begins and contains the health plans you're currently enrolled in, your current year's gross premium, the following year's gross premium, and the persons enrolled on your health plan. Since they're available to all members, we're going to discuss the Education Resources, Profile, and Message Center tabs in just a bit.
So let's take a look at what retirees, beneficiaries, and survivors may see in their CalPERS accounts. The home page for those receiving a monthly check from CalPERS will look similar to this. The top section shows the gross, total deductions, and net amounts of your monthly check. If you have direct deposit, you'll also see the bank your funds are being deposited into. If you're needing to change your tax withholding, you can do so by selecting the Change Tax Withholdings link on the home page. The bottom of the home page provides you with some of the links for some of the things you can do in CalPERS, including requesting a verification of income or Social Security breakdown letter, finding classes, or scheduling an appointment. Let's look at the Retirement tab. The Service Credit Purchase tab shows you any service credit purchases you've made, including the payment method, interest rate, and the original lump sum cost. If you chose to have deductions taken from your retirement check to pay for the service credit purchase, you'll see an approximate balance due. This shouldn't be used to make a lump sum payoff payment, but you can request that balance due letter be sent to you. The Payment Options tab allows you to enroll in or change your direct deposit. You'll also see your current mailing preference for your benefit statement. Beneficiaries for any lump sum death benefits can be seen and changed at any time on the Beneficiaries tab. The Change Retirement Benefit page is only available to retirees. The ability to change your retirement option and lifetime beneficiary is limited, as there are certain qualifying events that allow such a change. You can estimate the cost of your benefit if you were to change your option or lifetime beneficiary, and if you're ready to proceed, you can submit the application online. Depending on your life event, there are supporting documents that will also be required. For more information on changing your option or lifetime beneficiary after retirement, review our publication, changing your beneficiary or monthly benefit after retirement. You'll see the Health tab if you have health benefits through us. The summary page shows your current health plan and you and your employer's share of the premium. If you have dental through the state of California or California State University, you'll also see the dental plan that you're enrolled in, as well as you and your employer's share of that premium. Further down on the page shows who is currently enrolled on your plan. During open enrollment, retirees are able to make changes to their health plan under the Open Enrollment tab. In addition to changing your plan, you can add or delete dependents or cancel your health plan. The Statements tab shows your health plan statement if you have health benefits through us, your monthly benefit statements, and your 1099-R tax statements. Anyone receiving a benefit from us will have a benefit statement issued to them. Each statement provides the gross and net amounts, the deductions withheld, and any cost of living adjustments applied to the benefit. You can view your past 4 years of benefit statements in your CalPERS account. The 1099-R tax statement is available for immediate download under Tax Statements. If you've been receiving a benefit since 2011, you can also download your previous year's tax statements going back to 2011.
There are features in CalPERS that everyone with an account can see. The Resource Center, held within the Education Resources tab, provides the links to download a publication, enroll in a class, schedule an appointment, register for an event, or view your education history. Let's look at each of these. Download all of our publications under the Publications tab. You can sort by most popular, still working, planning retirement, already retired, health, general information, or by publication number. Find our online and instructor-led classes using the Classes tab. If you'd like to attend an instructor-led class, choose the class and regional office, and you'll be provided with the available dates and times. If you'd rather take an online class, select the Start button next to the class you'd like to view. The classes are broken down into several modules, so you can view a couple, take a break, and come back at a later time. The awesome thing about the online classes is you can view them at any time. Schedule an appointment at one of our 8 regional offices by using the Appointments tab. You're able to schedule appointments for a variety of reasons, including account services, service or disability retirement, or health benefits. Once you've chosen the appointment reason and the regional office you'd like to visit, you'll be provided with the dates and times available. The Events tab is where you can register for upcoming CalPERS benefit education events, otherwise known as the CBEs. The CBEs are designed to help you understand your CalPERS benefits and also include representatives from our partnering organizations like Social Security or our health plans. The last tab under Education Resources is Education Activity and History. Here you'll find the appointments, instructor-led classes, online classes, and events you've enrolled in and attended, canceled, or missed. You're also able to reschedule or cancel appointments and instructor-led classes. We're moving on to the Profile tab. Here you can edit your address, email address, and phone number. Active members are not able to edit their address. That must be done through your employer, but you can change your email and phone number at any time. Visit the Security Settings tab to edit your password, password recovery options, and your security image, message, and questions. You can also enable two-factor authentication. This adds an extra layer of security because you'll be required to enter a code from an authentication app before signing in. Mailing preferences is where you tell us if you'd like to go paperless or if you'd prefer to receive things by mail. Active and inactive members can change their mailing preference for their annual member statement. Those who have health benefits can change their preference for the health plan statement. And those receiving a monthly benefit from us can change their preference for their benefit statements. Everyone can change their preference for the prospective newsletter. The Personal Information page provides basic information about you, but most importantly, it provides you with your CalPERS ID. Use your CalPERS ID in place of your Social Security number when calling us or when submitting forms or documents to us. Last up is the Message Center. The Message Center allows you to send a secure message to us for information regarding your account. You'll also see previously sent or received messages. We're able to respond to most messages within 5 business days. We hope you've enjoyed this webinar and have learned a little something about your CalPERS account. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to attend this informative presentation, and have a great day.